Hi all, and welcome to another fabulous run with myself, Xterra. Today we're doing Epic Tide Turns, which is the end of Chain Quest in the Sentinels of Stormreach pack. You don't need to do the other quests to get into the Tide Turns, just to get your fabulous level 5 end rewards. We've all buffed up here, we're getting ready to go in. As soon as you open this door, 5 or 6 archers will spawn around those boxes, along with 1 sorcerer. And the important thing to note about these is they will not enter into the hallway where we're standing. They will only shoot from where they spawn. They don't move. So we're having a huge lag spike here, but normally you just drop a couple firewalls on them and then stand back and wait for them to burn and get some good aggro on your wizard, and then everyone else walk in and kill them while they're still aggroed on the wizard. This time he stepped out and cast a firewall, and there you see it about 10 seconds later showing up. So for some reason a gigantic lag spike hit us, and it happens a couple times throughout this run, but I kept this recording just to show you that even with server issues, you can still run this pretty easily. It is a long quest, so buckle up. Everything is burning pretty well. There I am jumping back and forth, just testing to see how the lag is going. It's a little bit better at this point, and so I'll be running out here pretty shortly to engage. For group makeup here are 2 war chanters, a wizard, a fighter, and a cleric. And myself as a rogue. A rogue is mildly important in this one. There's some traps that are really nasty looking, but they're actually pretty easy to avoid. But some people still have trouble avoiding them, so it's better just to bring someone who can disarm them. As you can see there, we took down the sorcerers first, and now we're moving on to all of the archers. They're still pretty aggroed onto our wizard, so we can attack them with impunity. A lot of people have trouble with this first pack, and it kind of turns them off of doing the tide turns, but once you see how easy it is to be done, I think you'll want to do it. There's some good loot out of here, and all of the shards for the epic items from Sentinels of Stormreach pack drop out of the end chest here. Next there'll be 2 packs. There's one up on that causeway to the right, and there's one on this corner, around this corner to the left. If you hug the left wall and you go up to spawn them, you won't have to fight both packs at the same time, so you'll just fight these 3, and then you can go turn around and fight the other 4. There's a lag spike right as I started to charge forward, and my party kind of fell behind, but now we're on top of things. As you can see, there's another straightforward fight. Most of the Sentinels of Stormreach ones are, you just go through and you fight them pack at a time, holding them, dancing them, killing them. This pack is just a couple of archers and a couple of pirates. No casters here, so it's pretty safe to just run up and start beating on things and get holds on them pretty easily. Once these last 2 are dead, we'll be able to move up the rest of these stairs and confront Captain 2, one of the end bosses for this instance. Burial will go up, and then an NPC will spawn that you need to talk to before you can proceed forward. So we'll be going through that door to the left where everyone's going, but we have to stand here and wait to talk to Gregor de Deneth. And with that, we can move forward and proceed down the next hallway. As soon as this door opens, there will be an archer and a pirate down the hallway that'll aggro onto us. There's also a couple of skulkers and a couple of sorceresses and a first mate, which is a red named minotaur, just like in the other Sentinels of Stormreach instances. So your best bet is to pull them down the hallway and fight them as they get to that door, so that you don't aggro everything else that's, you know, just around the corner to the left and the right. Our wizard was a little bit hasty in getting his hold, so we ran down there to meet them. There's the first mate. Usually, the best course of action is to just ignore the first mate and kill off all of the trash, and then turn and beat the first mate after that. We're going to pull the first mate back since he didn't pull with that many mobs, and then we'll just focus on him since he's the only one here. We got pretty decent ACs. If you've got a destruction weapon or improved destruction weapon set, you want to pull that out, hit him a couple of times, and then switch back to the main set. He's aggroed onto me there, so I just backed out away from him, and he's pinned in the corner so he can't attack me, and he'll just sit there trying to get at me. See, there's an archer there in the hallway that pulled with him. But he's going down pretty fast, so finish him off and go get the archer after that. There's held, the injury spittered, and it's all over for him. Now, this hallway splits in two. There's a right and the left. To the right there's some zombies, and to the left there's a way forward. So there's really no purpose in going to the right. Just hug this left wall, you won't pull anything from that other side, and you'll fight this one pack of mobs, sorceress, and two pirates, I believe. Yeah, there's the second one. Kill them, and as long as you hug that left wall, you can completely avoid the fight on the other side. As soon as you open this door, 3 mobs spawn, a sorceress and 2 pirates. The sorceress first, as always. They cast crowd control spells and do much more damage than your average pirate, so always casters first. Nice hold by Zarit, and now everything's pretty much going down. As long as you tackle everything in this nice, orderly, controlled, one pack at a time fashion, this quest really is pretty easy. And we'll go around this corner, there'll be 2 more pirates on the other side of the door. I'm gonna hold on to him and then kill him real quick. After they're dead, the door that we were just in front of will open up.
After the sounds of battle die away, the door to the armory strong room sweeps open,
which is the way forward through the sewer or plumbing. Another random lag spike for no apparent reason.
A thick layer of dust covers the tunnel
even
floor.
during the Mabar event.
Even worse than the choking dust is the stench wafting up from the pipes.
So in this part, you have to jump along on pipes and hit a couple of levers to get forward. If you don't feel comfortable jumping, just have someone else do it. I got blasted by some steam over here. There's the first lever. Looks like Puppets is going to get that one, so I'm jumping over here to the second lever. So we'll grab these 2 levers, which open up doors to the way on, and then we'll go to the next room, which will contain 2 more levers for us. use the jets to get blasted across the room, and then run along the pipes to the next one. Looks like Puppets just got one lever up above me. See if I can get this second one. Nope. Down on the bottom floor there are rats and an ooze in both rooms. You don't have to kill them, but if you do kill them, it'll lower your dungeon alert. And rats are really just fuzzy flea infested scroll drops. So I usually kill them because they're quick to kill with some firewall perching, and because they can drop scrolls. So there's that second lever the puppet just got, and the third one is over there, or the fourth one is over there, already gotten as well. You can hear that firewall cooking the rats, and we'll jump down there and beat on them once they're aggroed onto Zorgi pretty well. There were no scroll drops for us this time, but it's always worth trying. Though the ooze is not always worth trying. It just takes so long to kill. Working it down, nice and slow. See if we get rewarded for our efforts. Oh, an epic dungeon fragment. Alright, that was worth it. Still better than those rats. Alright, once all 4 levers are hit, you can move forward, jump through some pipes, kill a couple of rats, and you'll be back out of the plumbing.